This week on The Kickback, Lucas Podolski mounted by a lion. Fernando Torres sits next to a fridge. And Andre Villas-Boas dresses like a ninja. I'm Ryan Bailey and this is The Kickback. Now you've probably seen more Harlem shakes than you can shake a Harlem at, but have you seen Crystal Palace's live New Barlem Probably Too Young for You cheerleaders doing it? Take it away, ladies.
They do the Harlem shake.
Almost as sexy as Kick TV's version, see that here. Now something that wasn't too sexy this week was the brawl that erupted between Frank Temil and Dmitry Korishko at Dynamo Kiev's training ground.
Перший вдарив українець, нігерієць у боргу не залишився, розтягли партнерів усією командою буквально за ноги.
It's always a good fight when someone needs to be pulled away by their ankles. Someone else with anger issues this week was Arsene Wenger, who gave the world's greatest press conference before this week's Champions League match with Bayern Munich. Firstly, he gave a journalist an astoundingly obvious question.
Yeah, why do you look at me?
It's a press conference, Arsene. Everyone's looking at you for a reason. Jeez. Next up, someone asked him about the FA Cup defeat of the weekend, and he said,
Look, here is a pre-match conference for Champions League. If you want to talk on Saturday, the press conference has been made after the game.
Seems like a fair point, but look what Arsene said when someone did ask him about the Champions League.
I don't know about, don't talk about Bayern Munich today.
Ha! Denied! Wenger then got angry again about the FA Cup, insisting he's actually really quite good at it.
I won 4 times the FA Cup. Who has won it more? Give me one name.
Alex Ferguson won it 5 times. George Ramsey, Aston Villa, won it 6 times. That's 2 names, Arsene. Moving on now to an upset Celtic fan. And an even more upset Celtic fan with a potty mouth.
That's fucking it, money for fucking grand free. I know. You get the last 16, but you can't fucking beat them fucking black and white bastards to madness. Don't you turn to me, Celtic!
Wow, she sounds more tormented than an Ingolstadt player who had the chance to win an away game at Union Berlin with an injury time penalty, but who hit the bar with a cocky showboating Panenka instead.
Die letzte Aktion, chippt den Ball an die Latte. Die Gäste aus Bayern verschenken mit diesem verschossenen Elfmeter in der Nacht.
Ilian Makinski there. Ilian Makinski showing he's no Andrea Pirlo. Public transport announcement news now. If you take the tram line from Manchester city centre to Eastlands, your journey will now be narrated by a City player or manager.
Hello, this is your captain speaking, Vincent Company. This is a Bury service. The next stop is Piccadilly.
This is a Droylesden service. The next stop is Etihad Campus.
This is Joe Hart from Manchester City. This is the Bury service. The next stop is Holt Town.
Buenos dias, this is Carlos Tevez from Manchester City. This is the Bury service. The next stop is Argentina, where I will stay for 6 months until I get my own way. Go to yourself, Manchester. Fun. That's almost it from me. I leave you with Pepe Reina doing a beautiful overhead kick in training.
Over that.
Vancouver Whitecaps Daigo Kobayashi scoring a lovely scorpion kick in a friendly with Charleston Battery with absolutely no defenders bothering to get near him. And finally, my Bobby Dazzler of the week. A good goal in an actual proper match with a proper keeper to beat. Guadalajara striker Isle Strauman's winner against Celaya in the Mexican 2nd Division. Love to your mothers. I'll see you next time.
Remate, pasó la pelota, la tijera.